Good afternoon. Welcome to 1 year ago today. It was March the 30th, 2020. The last time I did this, I showed everybody a big pack of papers, a big stack of the notes that I put together for the market forecast, and trying to figure out some way to use those in an interesting way. And I thought it would be kind of interesting for us to take a look at what was going on in the markets a year ago today. Last year, as we all know, was a remarkable year in the markets. So I've got my little notes here from 1 year ago. I'm going to do this from time to time. Hopefully you do find it interesting and somehow informative. It's just some things that have happened in the past, and I just have to find something to do with all these notes from a year ago. So a year ago today, it was Monday. We were going to be waiting for pending home sales, but there was going to be a long list of eco numbers for the week. My notes here say U.S. stocks were ready to open mixed to higher after the president extended social distancing timeline. Kind of citing how the coronavirus was kind of spreading. Crude prices were at a 17-year low on this date. Kind of a downturn because they were expecting an extension for the reopening of the U.S. economy. The dollar was higher by half a point, and the VIX was lower, actually, trading just under 65. Taking a look at the crude settlement on the day before, which would have been Friday, what would that have been, the 22nd or 27th, was 21.51. 21 bucks. The previous settlement in the E-mini, probably kind of hard to hear. Sorry about that. The settlement in the E-mini S&Ps was 25.24. It was $84 lower, it seems. 84 points lower. Let's look at the chart here and see what it looked like at the time. So this is the continuation chart here. The day that we're talking about here, this is March 30th. This is the 27th. The previous Friday, and its settlement price was again 25.24. Look where we are now. We've come such a long way, it seems, and volume was a little bit lower. We'd had some pretty big volumes on the way down here. Volume is usually going to kind of slow as the market kind of recovers. Our low was in 100%. And we were on our way back. We found an area of balance here that's mentioned in the notes here. NASDAQ settlement was 75.86.5, 75.86.5. Gold settled that Friday at 16.54. The euro was at 1.1157, and just kind of a little bit of a picture of what 1 year ago today looked like. The market opened lower and then finished the day higher. We're going to see if we can find the notes for tomorrow or just more notable days here in the future, and we'll see if you guys like that look back into what was going on a year ago today. As always, thanks for stepping in and spending a few minutes with me. I'm John Hoagland, and this was this date 1 year ago today. 1 year ago today, what happened in the markets. Trade well, everybody. Have a good lunch.